Greetings. This is Paul the Poke from paulthepoke.com. Today's topic, trend update. U.S. Army assists with Mosul Dam assessment. We are January 17, 2018. Scripture reference is out of Nahum 1, verse 8, but with an overflowing flood, he will make a complete end of the adversaries and will pursue his enemies into darkness. Nahum 2, verse 6, the gates of the rivers are opened and the palace is dissolved. Now, the prophet Nahum is promising the judgment of ancient Nineveh, or what is 21st century Mosul, Iraq. It comes with a flood after a long history of bloodshed. We're going to zoom in up here on the Mosul Dam. We've talked about this in the past. It's been out of the news for quite a while since all the fighting has stopped with ISIS. ISIS has been removed from the area. And the Mosul Dam was built by Saddam Hussein in 1986 on soluble gypsum. Translation, the dam is built on a shifting poor foundation. The dam faces a continued high risk of catastrophic failure. The Mosul Dam has been called the most dangerous dam in the world, and it's located 35 miles north, a little bit west of what is Mosul, Iraq, or ancient Nineveh in the Bible. The dam manages the Tigris River in Iraq. The dam holds an estimated 11 to 12 billion cubic meters of water, and this equates to approximately 3,170,064,624,000 U.S. fluid gallons, 3.1 trillion gallons of water. Compliments of vastnumbers.com. Now, the Globe and Mail has provided the following graphic, and this pretty much gets to the heart of what's taking place under the dam. On the lakeside of the dam, sinkholes are increasing in size and number. As of 2016, that would be December of 2016, the size of the sinkholes are 60 feet and larger. So 1 year later, soldiers from the 569th Engineer Dive Detachment assisted with assessment of the Mosul Dam. The dive team was assessing the sinkholes or caves in the plunge pool. The Army chose a remote-controlled vehicle instead of divers for safety purposes. A direct observation of the caves or sinkholes was obtained. Captain James McGibbon, 569th Engineer Dive Detachment Commander, stated, "The work we did at the Mosul Dam was extremely rewarding because the lead United States Army Corps of Engineers have been wanting to get a look into the caves for months, and we were able to provide that for them." Now, the United States Army Corps of Engineer project engineer Matthew Collins made the following statement: "The capabilities and professionalism of the dive team was incredible. They were able to help us answer a lot of unanswered questions of the underwater terrain as well as the southern bridge. Using both their analysis and the video, we were able to conduct some key classifications of the area and gain a much better idea of what we are dealing with throughout this uncertain terrain." And again, that's from the Army Corps of Engineers, project engineer Matthew Collins. Now, specific details of the assessment were not provided, which leads to the question, how much have the caves grown? I mean, so roughly a little over a year ago, they were 60 feet and larger. So they were big enough to get a remote-controlled vehicle. Doesn't say how big it was. But if you're interested in details of that article, www.army.mil, divers support the Mosul Dam and local Iraqi government. Now, a dam breach would spell big trouble for those in the Tigris River Valley. The city of Mosul would be underwater within 4 hours of a dam break. And within 77 hours, Baghdad would be underwater. And it's estimated a 45 to 70 foot wall of water could flood the river valley if the dam breaks. And this would potentially kill millions and displace up to 150 million more per estimates. And that comes from theguardian.com. It's an older article. The Mosul Dam is crumbling. If it bursts, it would be disaster on a biblical scale. So, the issue gets to be, here we are in January 2018, but this happens every spring, and is what happens. Snow melts in Turkey. Everything filters down off of the mountains into the Tigris River, and then come the rains. So this is likely to be a story again come March, April, and May. And historically, this place has been the dam's trouble. And Scripture says, with an overflowing flood, he will make a complete end to the adversaries. This is how ancient Nineveh, or what is modern day Mosul, gets its judgment, per the prophet Nahum. Is this how God's going to do it? I don't know, but Scripture says what it says. Y'all may want to pay attention to it. At any rate, appreciate you guys listening. Please feel free to check out paulthepoke.com, key category, Mosul, Nineveh, and Mosul Dam. Also, Nahum is a scripture reference. Thanks for listening. Take care. Have a great day.